Hi viewers, this is Dr. G. Jena and you are watching this video lecture on machine learning part 2. Here we go for a case study for music prediction for online purchase by customers. In this machine learning, this as you know these are used for this real-time applications, and here we try to make a model which learns and predict for new input. We can go for a case study. In this case study we are going for online music purchase, and our model is going to suggest what are the likely music somebody will be interested for a person. So here we involve a number of steps. The steps involved are: first we go for importing the data. Usually the data will be in the CSV file, so we can download the CSV files either from this Kaggle or any there are so many data sources you can also download. So here we are going to download the file music.csv or music2.csv, that from kaggle.com. Just you can register and you can download that one. Or I will be attaching this one from my Google Drive. A link will be given there also. You can download from that one also. Then the second step, we are going to clean the data. Why the cleaning of data and what is the meaning of this cleaning? We want to remove the duplication of the data or the irrelevant data and some incomplete data also. And sometimes data we have to convert into numerical value. So all the things it is done in the cleaning of this data. And this is very important. Big the data is irrelevant or incomplete, it will give to some wrong results, right? So this is the reason we go for this cleaning of the data. The next step, immediately we go for the third step, that is the splitting of the data. The splitting of the data, it is reused for this giving better results. So we make some 80% of the data for the training set and also remaining 20% for testing set, right? So in this way, suppose some thousands of data are there, so 800 data will be using for training data set and also 20% will be using for testing, right? So this is only for getting the better result. We go for training and testing, splitting of this data. Then we go for creating a model. How do we create a model here? By selecting some algorithm to analyze the data. So there are a number of algorithm already I discussed in our video number 1. For example, we can go for decision tree, we can go for a neural network algorithm and all things. So we need not write explicitly any program for this type of algorithm. So there are some scikit-learn libraries are there, and all type of things is by default available there. So we need not to do it in the programming explicitly. Then we go for the training model. Here the model looks pattern in the data, and then we go for the prediction, and we ask the model, and the model it predicts some new data. Okay. Say for example, say we go for categorizing it is a cat or dog, some animals like that. So you give a new pictures. There are some breeds which look like a cat, but they are actually dogs. So the machine will going for prediction of that one. Then finally it is the correct thing or some with some accuracy, whether what is the accuracy. Based on we are going for this evaluate and improve. So with the help of this accuracy we can see if it is more accurate, so then it is accepted and we can go for that one. So this is the idea about all these things. And finally we go for the different type of libraries we will be using, the library and tools we will be using here. So actually there is a number of libraries and tools available here. Mainly we will be using here the NumPy. It is a multi-dimensional array. Mainly we will be using it here. And for data analysis library also we are using the concept of, in the data analysis library we are using the concept of this pandas. We are using pandas, the data analysis library. And here using the concept of data frames. It is a 2D data structure like the Excel sheets, like the columns and rows, like that we can also represent all this data. Okay, this is the pandas. I have not written here, but in the pandas we can write it there. Then similarly the matplotlib, it is a 2-dimensional plot library. We use it for creating plots, drawing plots, etc. We will be using all the things. Then we are using some machine learning algorithms libraries like scikit-learn. Here you get all type of algorithms like decision tree, artificial neural network, and all the things we will be using. Most of the things are available here. Then the environment will be using here the Jupyter. Why Jupyter we are using it here? Because it is very useful for frequently inspecting and data visualizing. And suppose sometimes the tables are very big and more number of data is there. So in that case the regular things it creates a problem, and Jupyter is most suitable for that type of things. And the platform we are using Anaconda because by default all these libraries what we need and all things will be installed there. So we need not worry for to install it separately. Okay. So these are the some of the things, and then we are going for this one of this case study. In this machine learning, what we try to do, yeah, it is or I think then we can move to it is okay. So then what we need to do, we go for our just to give me a minute, just to open this thing and we can work on the direct. Yeah, now I told you that we will be using this Anaconda and you will be using this environment like Jupyter Notebook. Okay, for this Jupyter Notebook, here you type it here, Jupyter Notebook. Jupyter Notebook, it is coming Jupyter through the Anaconda. So once you click it here, you can see the Jupyter Notebook in Anaconda 3 it is running. Yeah, it started running and you will have localhost colon 88, this is a port number, it will appear like that. Suppose I because I already created my folder in the desktop, so click it here in the desktop and you go for I am having something like the machine learning. You can go to the machine learning also, GHIJ AKLN, yeah, GHIJ something like that. Yeah, just to give me 1 minute time, let me check where we put it here. Otherwise you can have a new thing also here, there is nothing to worry. In the desktop LMN, so it's fine. So we can go for creating new also, there is nothing in the desktop directly. Then you go to the click the, you can see the new here. In this new you can have the Python 3. When you are clicking this Python 3, so it is a new one, it will be created for you. You can see, yeah, just wait a minute and you can see it here, all the things is coming here. Now you can see one is the command mode and one is the edit mode. Now it is in the command mode, and so once you click it here, the color it is changes to blue, it will be in the edit mode. So like that we can do it here, and here we can give all these commands. Suppose I want to do something like say print, 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 and something I put it hello viewers, something like it in single quotation, hello viewers, VIEWERS, hello viewers. So just this is the thing, and for printing, just to press Control Enter, you can see it here, the output it is coming. Otherwise while it is there also, you can run this program, you can also see the output, and the new line it will be appearing like this, right? So suppose you want to delete this one, so Control DD, so just to press DD 2 times, sorry. So here just to press escape, once you press escape here, while you are here press escape, then you press DD, then it is deleted. You get it now? Are you following this to me? So suppose you want to run this program and create a new line, just to run it here, a new line is created. You can see it here, just what I put it, just I click this run, and suppose I do not want this line, then what I did to do, so just escape that one. You see the color here, the color is different, while you escape the color is changed here blue, then you type DD, so it is deleted. Okay, so for creating a line above this thing, just press A, so above that one. Okay, so similarly for creating a line below, just press B, so it is there below that one. Suppose you are here and I want to press a line below this, press B, sorry, you just escape this one and then you press B, so this be a line created below that one. Okay, so like this you can do all the things, and I want to delete this one, so DD, it is gone, and I want to delete this one, then DD, yeah, it will not take because you have to escape, because it is already in the green color, you can see. Then you press escape, then you go to the DD, it will delete for you, and while you are here also again same thing, it is green, escape that one, you go for the DD, you can get it now. So in this manner you can do all the things. Now what are the things we are going to do for these things, I will tell you. Okay, so now if I do not want all the things, because it is just a demonstration, I have given you how we work on these things, and I want to delete all the things now. Okay, fine. Now I will show you what to do, because according to our steps what we need to do. Okay, then I come on here, say as I told you that for we'll be using for importing some of the libraries, first we import pandas as PD. Okay, this is the thing. For this we just take this one, take import, Control C, we can take it here and type it here, and Control V, import pandas as PD, right? Then what you need to do, yeah, I'm here. So then we want to clean this data. Okay, so this is I think ML2, we go for the ML1, all the data will be there in ML1. Okay, fine. So then what I need to do, then I want to read the data. For reading, what I need to do, so before that I want to create that use the command PD, this data PD dot read CSV file. Okay, PD dot so this is the file. What is the for reading that one, what I do, PD Okay, this is my data for the source where I kept, because after downloading I kept it here. Control C, I put it here, and I just enter it here, and Control V. Okay, so what I have done, so pandas I put it as PD, import pandas as PD, and this from panda PD we read the CSV file. Where is this? C users desktop. In the machine learning folder the data is there. So from that I have to read this data, right? So I read this data from that one. Then after reading this data, what I need to do, so sorry, I have to go for this one. Then what I need to do, then suppose I store it with a name like music underscore data. So I put it under you can put anything. I put it under music underscore data or music recommendation, better ID music recommender, MUSIG music underscore recommendation, REC music recommendation, it is there, which is called this one, right? So now whatever the data I put it here, that is the music.csv I have downloaded from this Kaggle, I put it there, that I read it using this command through this panda read underscore csv. Then I have given the path. Where it is there? Where is my file? My file is in the C drive, user, because it is in the desktop. I created a folder machine learning. There I am putting it there. If you are interested, you can see it here. So I am having it here. Yeah, you can have it here. Yeah, I will show you where I copied and where I put my data. So you can see I have a folder machine learning. In this machine learning, I am having already the music, the data is there. Okay. So for this, suppose I put it here, and so sorry, go back. Put it here. While it is here, then you see the path. If you check the path it is coming C user desktop machine learning, right? So this same path I put it here. Understand? The same path I have provided here. You can check it here. Sorry, you can, here it is there. So same path you can check it here. I have done C. Only see the slash, it is going it is instead of backward slash, it is just converted to forward slash. You get it now? There by default in Windows it will be backward slash will be there, but this slash sign I am putting it, that's this user forward slash, all things just I change it. Okay. Now up to this it is there. Suppose I want to check this, whether that what is the data I want to check it. How to do it? So just you type music underscore record recommendation, MUSIG music shift underscore REC. Okay, this recommendation, suppose I want to run. How do you run it? I told you that you press Control Enter, you can run it, or here you cannot. Just I press Control Enter. Okay. So in this you can see the entire thing, it is coming here. So can you see it here? So it is coming serial number 1 2 0 1 2 3 4 like that. The age group, it is coming something like that, 20 23 25 like that, and the gender is 1 is for male and 0 is for female, where the male female that is represented, because you know why we are cleaning for the data. So male female, instead of putting that one, so we can put it to the values like that, numerical value like 1 and 0. Then what are the interested, what is the genre it is interested, like hip hop or something like that, jazz or classical, somebody like dance, somebody like acoustics, like that is there. So what I do, we divide this data. So this is the thing, this is the first two columns, age and gender. Based on that I am going to predict this gender. So suppose somebody is in the age group of 21 or 22 and he is a male, that means 21 1. So if it is a female, then 21 0. Suppose in the age group of 24 is not there. Okay, so I put it 24 it is not there in male and female, it is not there. So I want 24 male and 24 female. So I want to predict all this type of data. So in that case we can do all the things. Okay, that I will tell you how to do that one. Now you are able to check the data like this, right? Then the next what we are going to do, then suppose you want to see the shape of this data. So you can use this command also, dot shape, all these things, or dot describes. You can do all the things. So this is the basic information. So for showing in records in columns, you can use dot shape. So that is the same thing. I put it here. Yeah, here music underscore recommendation, is recommendation dot. So I already shown you, is not it? So I already shown you how to do that one. So I can show you dot shape. Okay, dot shape. So you put it here, dot shape, same output it will come shape. Okay, so sorry, dot shape. So Control Enter. Okay, so now it is what is showing, there are 18 number of rows and 3 number of columns. There are 18 number of rows and 3 number of columns. What are the columns? I told you. First one is the something like that, the name, something like that, sorry, the age, something like the gender, and the third one it is just like the genre, whatever the type of song it is going to recommend, right? So these are the things you can see the shape. Okay, so similarly, suppose I want to go for the music underscore recommendation. So here suppose I want to put how to describe that one. Okay, so you can use the describe method, the dot describe. Okay, so you can put dot describe. Okay, so use it here. Okay, then control enter, you can see the same thing, the first few lines it is. So now in the describe it is saying what is the how many count here, age is 18 number there, and gender is also 18. That means we can check it all the data is there or not, it is anything missing. The mean, so we can the standard deviation, we can find all the things we can find all the details are there. Okay, so like this we can do all the things. And suppose I want to I don't need these things, suppose these 3 things I don't need it, just you select it here, just I put it command. So for that what will be control this line. Okay, control forward slash. Okay, control, press control and forward slash, you got it now. So when you press control and forward slash, so this automatically becomes the you got it now. So this type of things also you can do it here. Now it become comments for you, right? Then we are having 2 type of data. I told you the 2 mode. First one is the command mode, second one the edit mode. So in the command mode you can see it is coming in the green color, and if you put somewhere and press the H shortcut there, then press the H tab, then you can see the shortcuts. So pressing the bar, pressing the cursor somewhere, putting the cursor somewhere, and you press this while you are in the command mode, then press the H button, you can see all the things. Okay, so df.tab also, when df there, when it is there, press the tab button also, you can see all the things. Okay, then what I need to do, I told you that I have to divide into 2 part. One is the input and another what is the output, right? So that means I put the age and gender, this is the input. Based on that it is going to find the genre or like that, whatever so we call it there. So then what I do, then I use this command. So I divided into 2. One is the capital X and Y. X is equal to the music recommendation dot drop. I drop this column genre, that I remove. Without that it is saved at X, and with only genre it is also send like that. Okay, that also we can do it here. Yeah, so I take it here, control C, and I put it here, right? So enter, control V, and control, because we are using recommendations not data, so just I put it REC. We can go for this recommendations, and we can also go for this, what is the it is recommending. Okay, REC. So all the things we can do it here, right? So with this what you need to do, suppose now I want to plot this data, how it comes, then I can show that one using this command. Using this, just you put it here, and you can do model fit xy, that using this command also you can go for these things. Control C, and we can go for these things, enter, control V. Okay, model fit x comma, so control enter, model fit x comma y is equal to Jacob recommendation is there. Okay, gender is there. Okay, anyway, we are going to do that one, there is nothing to worry about that one. So model is not defined, so till now we have not defined the model. So once you define the model, then we can do all things, right? So now okay, just we take 1 minute, give me 1 minute time. Yeah, now you can see we now you are going for this predicting this model. So predictions model dot predict, here I am using a man with 21 years old age, and his age is male, because 1 is for male and 0 is for, and another I want to predict for a 22-year-old girl, that is 0. Okay, so how do you do all the things? You see, I am using a model that model is equal to decision tree classifier. Where you get that one? That I told you that we will be getting from this library scikit-learn, okay, or sklearn, something we called scikit-learn or sklearn. So from that, why and from sklearn.tree import decision tree classifier. You get it now? So that means first I am importing this one from this sklearn.tree. There I am importing this is decision tree classifier, and then I am using this model which is equal to decision. That means I am using a decision tree algorithm here for that purpose, right? Then this model fit xy. What is the xy? X is the, I divided into two parts that I told you, that one is without the genre, the like the genre, that is the first one is the gender and something like that, age and gender, and the third part it is coming the genre, that is what type of music he likes, okay. So based on that, so capital X by default, the notation capital X, the music underscore record dot drop, that you drop the genre from that one, that is stored in X, and with genre it is there in the Y, okay. Then model fit xy. Then I am going for the predicting this model, that is model dot predict. I am using this method, that I am putting this array, that is 21 1, because I am putting more than one data, 21 and that means a man with 21 years old and age, and he is a male, and 22 years old and he is a female. For this I want to predict, okay. Then this I store it as the predictions. Then I am going for this predictions, okay. So once you go for these things and you press it, control enter, run this here, you can see the output it is coming, hip hop, dance and all things it is coming. So now let us see whether it was there or not. 21, say if you go for this music underscore record, if you I put it here, I put it here music underscore rec record, okay, and control enter here, you see it here for the age 21 and 1. So 21 1 was not there, 21 1 is not, 21 is there, 23 1 is there. So we find a person with age 20 and he is a male, he usually likes the music like hip hop. Similarly, a person with age, because this is the data actually available, this data 21 is not available there, then my machine is able to successfully predict it that if his age group is between this one, you can clearly see some age group in these things, the male people they like to enjoy this type of music. Similarly 26 to 30, these people they try to enjoy this one, male, I am talking about the male because one stand for this male. Then here 30 to say something like 37, they like this classical songs, because old people they always like to enjoy this classical song and spiritual songs like this, okay. It is not always true, but generally it is there. Similarly the age group of 20 to say for example 25, the young girls they go for the dance, okay. So here what we predicted, 22 0, 22 0, that girls 22 it is not there, so 21 is there, and after that 25 is there. So in this group it predicted it will be going for dance, that is also there. If you see it here, I already predicted that was there, because if you go for the predictions you will get it again, that one, okay. So again I'll show you that one, doesn't worry. So you for this one, suppose I want to comment it, just to press the control and forward slash, okay. Now it is there. Now with this predictions, again just I want to enter, run this, sorry, then you go for the control and enter, right. So then what you find, so the first one we find it is the hip hop, because the age group of 21 and 1 they like the hip hop, and the boy, this is the age group of 22 and the girl she likes the dancing, okay. So these are the things we are able to do. So till now what we have done, we have only used the library pandas, and you have used the library scikit-learn, or in shortcut we call it the sklearn.tree, okay. From this we have imported the decision tree classifier, and the same thing I am using, okay. So what we did it here, if you analyze, first of all we have imported the data, and we try to read this data, right. Then we some basic commands we practiced here, how to see the shape and describe and all things, we are values also we can check it there. Then what I did, then out of that this data I divided into some part as input, and the some other part the right hand side, that is just like the output for that one. For example, except genre, because I want to the system or the model is going to suggest you if you are, because when you enter with your data, it captures all your data, what is your date of birth and this that and mobile number, all things it takes, your male female all the data it automatically takes. So from data it catches you are a male and your age group is 21 or something like that. You get it now. Then what is going to suggest? It is going to predict what? It is not going to predict your age, it is not going to predict your name, that it cannot predict. It is going to predict what is your flavor, what type of music you are interested. Get it now? Or what type of things you are interested. That is the things it is going to predict. That's why the entire data we divided into first part you put it in X and the second part only generate, that is put in the Y. And the same thing I model.fit I put it here. Then I am going for the model.predict using this model for these two people and I put it in the predictions. Then I am typing this prediction and running. We got the output, right? So up to this we have some clarity and we have some idea how we can use all the things. Okay, just give me 1 minute time. So just go for yeah, welcome back. Now let us see when we provide the entire data. So here I am pulling the full data for the training purpose. You got it now? That is the X is what is X? X is without the genre and Y is only genre. And only I am predicting only these two values. Okay. So this will not give the most accuracy and all things. Why? Because there is a thumb rule for providing 80% of the data for training and 20% of the data for the testing purpose. So without that what will happen? The prediction that accuracy will be less. Okay. So for that what we need to do? Now let us see. So we need to do first of all we have to go for that one library function that you can see it here, that is we are using from sklearn.model under selection that is import train test split. Okay, control C. So these are the things I want to put it just after this one. Okay, so enter control V. Yeah, I am taking from sklearn.model selection. You go for the import train test split. I told you that I have to go for the 80% training and 20% splitting, right? And from this again what we do, we have to go for this thing. I do it like that I create 4 tuples here. Now first, okay, just I do it here. That I'll do. Okay, after this I do it. Control C, and after this that generate. Yeah, control V. Yeah, you see here now I am going for creating 4. So I want to go for the train test split. This method I want to apply on what? First one is the X. I created something. One is the X. What is X? X is the input part. What is Y? Y is for the output part. Okay, and the test size I put it 0.2. That means out of this 100% data, only 20% data I am using for the test. By default, the remaining is for the training, right? So then what I do? So from the X, because the training data is there 80%, you get it now. So you know the difference between X and Y, because what is the entire data we divided into input and something is output. X is the input and Y is the output. You get it now like this. And that input and output, whatever it may be, are you getting me? Say for example, while I am going for this music recommendations, there you find 3 columns are there. Stored in the first column, that is 01, that is the serial number. What is the 3 columns? One is the age, say 21, 22 like this. One is the gender, 1010 like this, and finally the genre. So this out of 3, first 2 I take it as only as X. Okay. So the third one that I take it as the Y, right? So now out of both train and X and Y, so 80% data will be for training and 20% will be for testing. So I put X underscore train, it is one tuple, X underscore test, that is 80% of the X data is as training and 20% is as the testing. Then output Y similarly 80% it is as training and 20% is as testing. Okay. Then these tuples, then what I put it here, then train test split X, Y and test size I put it 0.2. Got it now? So once you have done all the things, now you can see, then you can go for model of this thing. You can go for model of fit X train and Y train, right? So control C, you take it here. Yeah, you can go for these things. Control V, and you find model fit. Now you get it now. So now instead of providing the entire data, now you can see this you have to so for comments control this one, because I don't want to provide the entire data. I don't want to provide the entire data, but I want to provide only training means 80% of the data. You get it now. So out of that, again what I want to do, because now this is the thing, then I want to going for this prediction of this data. Okay, in this prediction what I am going to do, so this is the prediction model predict X test. Okay, so because the on the prediction also I am going to, and up to this sorry, yeah, you can go for this thing. Yeah, from this I click it here, control C, and you go for this one, right? So enter and control V. Now you can see it here. Now I am going for the model dot predict X test, then I am going for these things, you understand. So in the X X is that left hand side part of this entire table, Y is the output, X is the input, and Y is the output. In this X testing is only 20%, 80% is already for training, right? So out of that I predicted with the model dot predict this one, that I put it as the predictions. Okay, then what I have to do, I have to go for a comparison for the accuracy. I have to go for a comparison of this accuracy. Then for that, so with this, by running this also you can get it now. Control enter, you can get it here. Yes, I think some line number 7 predictions is not required. Back. Yeah, you can go for this thing and control enter. Yeah, line number 12 is not necessary predictions model, so because again it is confusing, that 12 control has you put it there. Okay, then you go for this one, then I go for control enter. Yeah, so now you can see, now also it is able to go for that, for this X test it is going classical, hip hop, jazz, and all things that type is got it. You get it now. Now I want to check the accuracy. For checking the accuracy, again we need to go for some I think I have to go for some library. So then you, for this accuracy, you go for this type of things, that is the from sklearn dot matrix import accuracy underscore score, control C, I take it here and I put it here just after this, right? After this I control V, I put it this from sklearn dot metric import accuracy dot score. So now for this accuracy what I need to do, so you just write some little program here, I put it there. Yeah, I can go for this here, accuracy underscore score, for what? Because I go for the comparison, this Y test prediction is there for the X test. What is the prediction already calculated, this is the actual, and the desired is Y test, so I go for a comparison of that one. Okay, for that what I do, accuracy underscore score of this parameter I am giving Y underscore test and predictions, so actually and desired, both the things you compare, so that is stored as the score. Okay, then I select the entire thing, score, control C, and I put it here under this thing. Yeah, after this just enter it, control V. Okay, under this score, and already I put it there. Now suppose I put it control enter, you can see the score is 1.0. Okay, so that is the thing, you can do it here. You got it now. So now the second thing is that you can also first dump all the things there, then we can go for the matplotlib also, you can go for that one, right? So for that what you need, for the dumping what you do, you can go for these things, the thing, you copy this thing, two things here, control C, just small program, after this you just write it here and enter, control V, and for this you need to go for one library, that you have to go for accuracy underscore score, it is there, this joblib. Okay, import joblib. Okay, import joblib, just you take it there from sklearn, you can do it here because it was showing some error, just I put it, control C, take it here, and here I enter and control V, right? So once you do it here, now model joblib C, you want to put it here, joblib dump mode, load music recommender, that joblib, that it will be there. Okay, now so suppose I try to run this, control enter, so it will be there, and the desktop I think it will be stored there somewhere, I have to check it there. and if you find that one, yeah, music recommender, it is there, already it is there, you get it now. So this is already dumped. Music recommender, it is already is created here, you get it now. So that was dumped. Now next what you need to do, next we have to go for this matplotlib. So for this matplotlib, so what we need to do, we first import this library from scikit-learn import tree, control C, and just after this, yeah, you enter control V. Yeah, you can go for this matplotlib. And then what we need to do, we go for tree export, garbage model and all things. You up to this, you copy this program. I will explain this thing, don't worry. Control C, and you model tarvata prediction is there, so enter control V. Yeah, you go for this thing here like this. So what we did it, okay, in this predictions, that I wanted to predict this model 21.1, it will predict it because already you have done that, it will do. Then tree.export grab his model out file, image account dot and feature names, age, gender and class names, so sorted you uniquely. So this is the things you have to do it here. So once you run this program, yeah, so okay, so I go for control and enter. Control enter, okay, don't worry for this type thing. So it is there. So after that what we will do, now to see this graphical visualization and all things, you have to go for this Visual Studio, okay, VS Code, you have to go for this VS Code. So for this VS Code, what I need to do, you just go for typing cmd, and you go for this code cod, because already is installed VS Code, and just dot enter and enter there. You can see the Visual Studio Code, it is opening, okay. So once you find your Visual Studio Code here, which already I have shown you, yeah, in the previous videos already I have shown already. So there what you need to do, you have to go for this thing, your extension. In this extension, yeah, in this extension, just you have to go for this no dot dot dot, yeah. So you can see grab beige, there is there, and two things are, this is 0.0.6, you can see it here in the right hand side, grab beige dot language support for Visual Studio Code v 0.06, and this one is 0.0.1. So don't go for the 0.01, because in my system I tried with this 0.01, it is showing some error, not showing. So just I have gone for this one, right? So that is just you go for that, you install it here. Once it is installed, it will come like this. So once it is there, so you remove this. Once it is there, you remove this one, and then what you need to do, minimize all the things. Then this is also minimize. This data just drag and drop here, okay, you put it here. Just wait for 1 minute. And this also plot it here, yeah, you can see it here, get it now. So this dot file, it has already opened it here, dot, and there you can see open preview to the slide, you can see all this data there. So once you click this open preview to the slide, you can see the entire graph. Yeah, it is opening now. It takes some minute, it is just requesting to please wait, because generating it takes some time. Yeah, you can see it here, and you can minimize all the things, the percentage. You can see the entire graph is generated here, you get it now. So you can see, just I'm minimizing for you, you can check it here. So now you can clearly understand, if the age group is less than 30, and then it is either if it is less than equal to 20, then they are going for the jazz, or if it is the boy, okay. If it is the girls, they are going for maybe some classical. You can see gender. What I am telling you, that the gender is less than 0.5 means it is 0. That is female. Okay. So then other cases it is boy. You got it now. So in that case, for the boys in that age group, what they are interested, it will recommend for you, and the girls in that age group, it will recommend for you. Okay. So this was I think all about this thing. So it was a big video, but I tried to make it shortcut in a very smallest time. I tried to explain you all the things. So you can do this type of real time applications also. You can work with the different data sets also. And I thank you for watching this video with patience. And also, if you like this video, please share with your friends, and also don't forget to subscribe these things also. And thank you once again, and take care of health, and goodbye.